In this video, we present an expressive continuity editing approach for the creation of cinematographic sequences of 3D animations. For this purpose, we have recreated in 3D a scene from Robert Zemeckis' 1985 movie Back to the Future. The scene comprises 4 main characters, 16 cameras, lasts 1 minute 20 and was annotated with 56 actions. We designed a tool, in the right, in which we can visualize all 16 cameras playing at the same time. We can also visualize the sequence of actions occurring and the evaluation for the selected camera of its quality in terms of visual features and the quality with respect to different continuity rules. To automatically compute the optimal edit, we express a global cost function on the entire sequence. It evaluates for each instant the cost of a shot, the cost of a cut between 2 shots, and the distance to a specified cutting rhythm. Now let's illustrate the process at a specific instant. Here there are 2 actions occurring. Goldie is speaking to George and Goldie is pointing his finger. The narrative importance of the actors is based on the importance of the actions at this specific time. Here the balance is 80% on Goldie and 20% on George. Among all possible shots provided by the 16 cameras, we select 4 of them and detail their cost computation. In these 4 views, we show how the geometry of the characters is simplified in order to efficiently perform computations such as visibility. This shot has a very high cost. First, it does not show the main characters, and second, according to the Hitchcock rule, the size of the character on the screen should be proportional to its importance, which is not the case here since Marty is not involved in the action. Other shots are evaluated in the same way, and we can now select the best shot for the current instant. We can now evaluate the quality of cutting from this shot to a number of other shots. Again, for the purpose of illustration, we detail how the cost of cuts is computed for these 4 possible transitions. This first cut displays a classical jump cut mistakes, the angles between the viewpoints being too close. The second cut suffers from discontinuity in the on-screen ordering layout of characters. Here, there's a discontinuity in gaze for both Goldie and George. And finally, here is the best cut. Now, the cost of pacing is evaluated by measuring the difference in the edit with a specified log-normal distribution. Here, the log-normal distribution has been chosen since results in empirical film analysis have actually shown that most edits follow this distribution. Now, given the possibilities we have of evaluating cuts, edits and pacing, we search the optimal path through an editing graph. In this editing graph, a node represents a fragment of a shot at a given time, and an arc represents a transition between 2 fragments in the same shot or between different shots. The optimization is implemented using a dynamic programming algorithm, thereby ensuring the optimality of the results.
What? You're George McFly.
Yeah, who are you?
Say, what do you let those boys push you around like that for?
Well, they're bigger than me.
Stand tall, boy. Have some respect for yourself. Don't you know if you let people walk over you now, they'll be walking over you for the rest of your life. Look at me. You think I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in this slop house?
Watch it, Goldie.
No, sir. I'm gonna make something of myself. I'm going to night school, and one day I'm gonna be somebody.
That's right, he's gonna be mayor.
Yeah, mayor. Now that's a good idea. I could run for mayor.
A colored mayor, that'll be the day.
You wait and see, Mr. Carruthers. I will be mayor. I'll be the most powerful man in Hill Valley, and I'm gonna clean up this town.
Good. You can start by sweeping the floor.
Man, Goldie Wilson. Like the sound of that.